drivers replace their car battery every 2 or 3 years and assume that's just normal. But in Japan, it is common to see factory batteries lasting 5, 6, even 7 years with no issues. This is not luck. It's a methodical mindset built around prevention, balance, and respect for electrical systems. In this video, we are going to uncover 11 Japanese methods to make your battery last longer. Stick till the end because the final method is something almost no mechanic talks about, yet it is one of the biggest reasons Japanese batteries last so long. Let's get started with one of the easiest methods. Method 1. Maintaining battery fluid level with surgical precision. In Japan, battery fluid is not treated as a check-it-once-a-year item. It is considered a living system that constantly changes with temperature and usage. Japanese technicians routinely inspect electrolyte levels and never allow plates to become even partially exposed. When battery plates are exposed to air, sulfation accelerates rapidly. That reduces capacity and permanently damages the battery. They also avoid overfilling because excess fluid expands during charging and pushes acid out through vents, causing corrosion and loss of electrolyte. Only distilled water is used, never tap water, because minerals introduce electrical resistance inside the cells. This simple discipline alone can add years to a conventional lead-acid battery. Many battery failures blamed on old age are actually fluid neglect failures in disguise. Method 2. Preventing parasitic drain before it starts. Japanese car owners are extremely sensitive to electrical drain when the engine is off. They know that a battery doesn't die from one big failure. It dies from thousands of tiny discharges. Devices like dash cams, chargers, interior lights, and aftermarket alarms are carefully monitored or disconnected when not needed. Even a small drain can pull the battery below its healthy resting voltage overnight. Once a battery repeatedly drops below that threshold, sulfation accelerates and capacity never fully returns. Japanese drivers avoid this by unplugging accessories and ensuring all systems truly sleep after shutdown. This keeps the battery fully charged and chemically balanced. A fully charged battery lives longer. It's that simple. Method 3. Avoiding repeated short trips that starve the battery. In Japan, short trips are recognized as one of the fastest ways to kill a battery silently. Starting the engine consumes a large burst of energy, and short drives rarely give the alternator enough time to recharge what was used. Japanese drivers understand that the battery doesn't care if the car starts fine. It cares about charge balance. Repeated short trips slowly drain capacity without obvious symptoms. To counter this, errands are combined into longer drives whenever possible. Some drivers even schedule weekly highway drives specifically to restore battery health. This allows the alternator to fully stabilize voltage and reverse early sulfation. Over time, this habit alone can double battery lifespan. Method 5. Treating battery terminal cleanliness as a performance issue. Japanese mechanics treat battery terminal condition as a performance measurement. Even light oxidation increases resistance enough to reduce cranking efficiency and charging accuracy. Higher resistance forces the battery to deliver higher current for the same load, increasing internal heat. Japanese workshops routinely measure voltage drop across terminals during cranking to detect hidden resistance. Terminals are cleaned before visible corrosion appears, not after. Protective compounds are applied to slow oxidation without insulating conductivity. Clean terminals stabilize voltage delivery across all systems. Stable voltage means reduced battery stress, slower aging, and longer service life. Method 6. Turning off electrical loads before engine shutdown. One subtle Japanese habit that makes a huge difference is switching off headlights, climate control, and infotainment systems before turning off the engine. This reduces the electrical shock the battery experiences during the next startup. When multiple systems demand power instantly, the battery voltage drops sharply and stresses internal components. Japanese drivers minimize this stress by ensuring the battery's only major load during startup is the starter motor. Over thousands of starts, this habit preserves internal plate structure and capacity. It's a small action with long-term rewards. Method 7. Avoiding jumpstarting as a habit. In Japanese repair culture, jumpstarting is considered controlled electrical trauma, not a harmless rescue. Every jumpstart introduces voltage spikes that stress internal battery plates and vehicle electronics. Repeated jump starts accelerate plate shedding and increase internal resistance, even if the car seems to recover. Japanese mechanics always investigate why the battery needed to jump instead of treating it as bad luck. Parasitic drain, charging imbalance, or short trip abuse is identified and corrected immediately. Using jump starts as a routine solution masks deeper problems and guarantees early battery death. Preventing repeated electrical shock preserves internal structure. A battery that isn't electrically abused can survive years longer. Method 8. Preventing vibration damage with secure battery mounting. Japanese master technicians understand that batteries are mechanical components, not just electrical ones. A loosely mounted battery experiences constant vibration, especially on rough roads. Over time, plate shedding settles at the bottom of the battery and creates internal short circuits. Japanese workshops always inspect battery hold-down brackets, trays, and insulation during service. Even slight movement is corrected immediately. Secure mounting reduces physical stress on internal structures. Reduced stress prevents premature capacity loss and sudden failure. Many mystery battery deaths are traced back to vibration damage that went unchecked. Method 9. Respecting seasonal battery maintenance cycles. Japanese mechanics don't treat battery maintenance as a once-a-year routine. They treat it as a seasonal strategy. Battery chemistry behaves very differently in winter than it does in summer, and ignoring that reality shortens lifespan dramatically. Before winter, Japanese workshops focus on cold cranking capability because low temperatures slow chemical reactions inside the battery. A battery that survives summer heat can still fail the first cold morning if not prepared. Before summer, electrolyte levels, terminal protection, and heat shielding become the priority because high temperatures accelerate internal corrosion. Japanese mechanics schedule inspections before seasonal extremes, not after failures occur. Batteries maintained around climate cycles age slower and fail far less often. Seasonal respect is one of the biggest hidden reasons Japanese batteries last years longer. Method 10. Monitoring open circuit voltage decay rate. Japanese mechanics don't just check voltage, they watch how fast the battery loses voltage after charging. A healthy battery holds its charge steadily over time. A failing battery may show good voltage initially, but drops rapidly when left at rest. This decay rate reveals internal leakage, plate damage, or early sulfation long before starting problems appear. Japanese workshops record voltage readings over hours or even days. Rapid decay is treated as an early warning sign, not a reason for immediate replacement. Corrective charging or system repairs can slow the decay dramatically. This predictive testing prevents sudden no-start situations. In Japan, batteries are diagnosed for future reliability, not just today's performance. That's all for this video. Japanese car batteries don't last longer because of magic. They last longer because of discipline, awareness, and prevention. Learn the abuse, stop it early, and your battery will outlive expectations.